What about
wearing watches and buying things?
Yeah. They're my favorite hobbies.
Watch collecting is a hobby. You could do that, technically. It's a boring one, but not dangerous.
I think it's less boring than cave diving, personally. At least you kind of get cool watches to look at.
Less dangerous, too.
So, did you guys have any other dangerous hobbies that you want to do? I think Charlie gave an answer and I gave an answer.
I already said I would like to one day maybe get like a... No, I said that's the one I wouldn't do ever. Not a fucking caveman. Right. Fuck you. I'm gonna live in civilized society. Yeah, skydiving. Maybe get a pilot's license. I don't know.
Weren't you just saying that people that get pilot's licenses are idiots?
Yeah. Well, not idiots, but I guess I said if I didn't have all those fears, it could be fun, and I feel like there would be a way to get over the fear, to learn it inside out. And then I can be the hero if the two pilots for some reason simultaneously die in the cockpit and the hostess is yelling out, "Are there any pilots on board?" I can be the hero of the day.
Yes, I have 10 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Get me in there. I can land this bird.
That was good enough for the 9/11 guys. Then again, I don't think they ever took the classes on landing.
Yeah, no, they didn't. Andrew, did you have one?
I wish I could sword fight somebody. Just straight
That's
up.
not really a dangerous hobby, though. That's just something that doesn't really exist unless you're in like the professional medieval fighting scene.
Or you're a
Yeah,
fencer.
that doesn't exist.
Oh, well, yeah, fencing's different. That's a sport. Yeah. It's not even that dangerous.
I'm talking about, like, I don't know.
Dangerous, is it?
Find a way to make
strips.
sword fighting just a real thing. Just like I don't want to be in a sword fight ever. Like, that would suck. But if I could find a way to do it consequence-free, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so you want the guarantee of victory.
No,
Don't they fight with
I wouldn't mind
blunted
losing,
swords?
but like, okay, so you're in a video game, right? And you get into a sword fight. If you die, it doesn't matter. You turn the game off or you restart the game. Like, it has no effect on your real life. But if I get in a real-life sword fight and I lose, I'm dead or seriously injured. I want to invent, like, an actual sword fight, but there's no consequences.
Well,
they're
just
called
fencing.
wooden swords.
Yeah.
You can do that with fake swords. It's not going to be as cool.
No. But well, yeah, of course I could do it with fake swords. I want to do it with real swords. Like, it's impossible.
Well, no, there's practice swords, aren't there? There's swords that are like actual swords, but they don't have sharp edges.
Yeah, but even then, if we're going full all out, that would hurt. I've always wanted to find a way to make, like, gunfights and sword fights and explosions and like all this stuff. I want real life action with no consequence. You know what I mean?
I feel like it
VR.
wouldn't be exciting then, though.
Yeah, I guess VR would be the closest we could get. But like one day I'd like to just go to like a hospital and like some guy walks up to me and he's like, "This is an action hospital." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah." And like I start shooting people and things start blowing up and like people shoot at me. There's like a guy with a katana. There's like kung fu. And then, like, I don't know, it resets after. I guess I just want a real-life video game. I don't know.
Why did it have to be in a hospital?
Because that's the action
want to feel
hospital.
the pain, though?
No, probably not.
Yeah, that is just a video game then, I guess.
Yeah. All right, I want a real-life
you want
video
the
game. That's my
Matrix.
dangerous hobby.
Yeah, I like how your
Fair
dangerous
enough.
hobby was the thing that stripped all danger from it completely.
No.
I don't really want to die. I don't really want to feel hurt.
Yeah. I don't want danger in my dangerous hobby, please.
It's just that by comparison, like, have you ever thought just how boring real life is? Like, really? How
I think
there are just so many things and concepts we, number one, will never have, and number two, will never experience on a daily, like, a daily life. We'll just never experience that rush of so many things.
Well, I think that's because you got video game brain. You only, like, think about things in terms of, can this be a video game now? Can I experience this as a video game?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I think right now is the most interesting time to live. We've got so many different hobbies available to us. Yeah.
Comparatively, now is the most interesting time in human history, but it's still boring compared to fiction. And I hate that.
Well, that's
We
always
don't
going to
have
be the case. Imagine if
dragons.
fiction was more boring than fucking reality. That would suck.
That's Futurama, I think, that did that exact thing, where fucking Calculon's in a movie and they're like, oh, I'll file my taxes for the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit would be boring.
It's just...
That's just a universal rule. Our creativity or our imagination will always exceed our reality. And that's how it should be.
That's true, but just think how many things we've created that are like hundreds of years old, and yet we still don't have, like dragons, robots, magic.
Well, how would we have dragons?
Exactly, that's my point. We've been discussing these fairy tales and these folklore for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and maybe thousands of years, and yet we'll never have them, and it sucks.
I think all the dragons are hiding at the end of these caves. We just need to get there, and then we'll discover them.
With their pile of gold and their riddles. I wish
Well, in the
fiction
future, we
was
could
more
have
like
dragons
reality.
with genetic engineering. I don't think that's impossible.
It'd be cool if there was like a machine that we eventually created that we just put in a prompt and it makes our fiction reality somehow. I guess that is VR again. Fuck.
Yeah. VR is the closest, but still,
Maybe.
like, VR still has limitations. You're limited by your space. You're limited by your device. Like, if I'm playing a VR game and I get hit by a dragon's claw, I'm not going to go flying back 100 feet in real life.
But you say you don't want danger.
But that's my whole point. I want to achieve that without the danger, without actually being killed. I think that'd be awesome.
But like even then, VR, even at its peak, when you're in a like awesome simulator, like a racing simulator that sways every which way to make it feel the G-forces and whatnot, it's still not real.
Exactly.
It's nothing like the real thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's always going to be limited.
I want a chemical cocktail and a VR headset that perfectly tricks my brain into thinking I'm in whatever VR scenario I'm in. And that's it. I would live that for the rest of my life.
You are never going to get that, though, if you don't open yourself up to the, experiencing some form of pain.
Nah, Kai's right. It's drugs.
Well, no, but you have to
drugs.
feel the pain for it to be exciting, I think. You have to feel some kind of impact.
No.
You have to feel the pain
invent,
for it to be exciting.
let's invent a VR or a suit where whenever I would have pain, instead a little light bulb on my chest lights up so I can look down and go, oh, that hurt. Ow. Damn.
That's
Like
what I'm
in
saying. That's
laser
not
tag.
exciting. That's not
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah,
that's not
laser
exciting.
tag.
No, I'd look at it and I'd go, damn, my red light's on. I failed. I must do that again without my red light going on.
People find
like laser
paintball
tag.
more exciting than laser tag. And that's
Laser
because
tag's
there's
fun,
danger.
Jackson.
Yeah, but people prefer paintball.
Yeah.
How much pain
paintball
would
is
you agree
cool.
to?
Paintball doesn't
like if there was
hurt
a
too
Paintball
badly.
does hurt.
Oh, it
Paintball
hurts,
does
but
that.
not that badly. Like, it's not going to hurt as much as if you get your fucking head cut off if, like, you're in a medieval setting or something.
Yeah, obviously, paintball isn't gonna hurt like getting decapitated.
I'm not saying you need an
Yeah,
exceeding amount of pain. I'm just saying that you need some element of pain if it's going to be as exciting as you want it to be.
hang on.
So how about we tone it down? How about I go into like a barbarian VR simulator, and every time I get hurt somewhere, I'm wearing a suit, and it just like it kind of hurts me a little bit. It's a little sting. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
that's what I'm asking. How much pain do you think is enough? What would you settle for?
like a bee sting.
I think it should be enough that you want to avoid it. So maybe like a little shock. So that way there's incentive to not get hit and not get hurt, but not enough that you wouldn't want to play. That
I
makes
bet
sense?
you could set that up. You could definitely set that up. I'm sure someone already. Damn it, my
Yeah,
fucking
there's
door.
there's
Hang on.
a oh god. What was that?
That was his
his
ringtone.
alarm. No, he said someone was at his door.
There's
I
I know many years ago they invented a Tetris table, or not Tetris, Pong table, where you would put your hand on it and it would hurt you if you lost. But it's like I want more immersion than that, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
why would you need pain for ping pong?
Well, it was called like Pain Pong or some shit, and it was a gimmick.
Yeah, no, I'm exclusively talking about things that you're talking about, like fantasy settings and stuff. When you're trying to immerse yourself in a dangerous setting, you need that form of actual pain, I think.
Yeah.
Or some
And then
capacity
there's
for pain.
also a lot of other things that people don't consider, like smells. You can't smell VR.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
why
you're-
Disney World is so good, because they pump the smell through the
Yeah,
the
they pump the
place.
cookies in there. But like,
Yeah.
imagine you're doing that gladiatorial combat arena. Like, I want to fucking smell like the dust in the air and like the fucking sweat of the battle and like
Ew.
there. And
piss
you
and
also can't
shit.
feel. You also don't feel. You know, like if you're playing VR and you have a big, heavy fucking barbarian sword, you're not going to feel that heft. The controller's going to weigh what the controller weighs, no matter what. There's too many disconnections from the current VR that we have. We can get close. Like, graphics look really great, and the smoothness at which these games run, and the quality of the headset and all that. We get very close. The sound design, but there's just still
it's got to
too many
encompass all
factors.
5 senses for it to be fully
Right.
immersive. And that's why I'm saying, like, if there's a pain element to it, then that would kind of satisfy the touch element, as well as, you know, actual haptics and heavier,
Yeah.
or weight accurate tools.
Yeah,
But then I don't know.
people
I don't know
wouldn't
how
do
you
it,
do
though.
like. I don't know how you. Taste is the final frontier for me. I don't
Taste
know
is
how
another
you-
one, yeah. I want to
don't
be
know how
playing
you would
VR
encompass
and,
that.
like, as an intimidation tactic, lick my opponent's face, and I want to taste his sweat and his blood and be like, ah, ha ha.
Take
that.
danger into a frenzy.